Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at home.
Welcome.
Peekaboo!
I would say we're all home, but we're not all home.
Peekaboo!
It's been like a month.
Been a long time.
But we're all in front of an actual computer. I'm a laptop. We're all in front of an actual computer for the first time in a while.
Been a long time. We got a lot of catching up to do. Like, we never even talked about our secret Disney trip that we had.
We didn't?
Well, I wasn't here after that.
Well, I was saying Dave and I did.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
We didn't?
Kinda. Not really.
I mean, it was
a
whirlwind.
Oh, wait. No. Because I'm sorry, Dave wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't talk about it.
Not really. No. It was like, I mean, it's literally almost been a month, but it was very quick. I literally flew down on a Wednesday, landed at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, it was short.
I got picked up by Corey. We hung out for D&T. Hung out on Thursday, did some stuff on Thursday, and then I was back on the plane at 9:30 in the morning on Friday to get home at 12.
You was gone.
Yeah, it was the fastest, quickest thing I think I've ever done.
I like how Dave sits in his throne all emo like, yeah, I'm off to the side.
He's throning.
I mean, I can do this.
That's all I had to say. It was quick. It was
quick, but it was here at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't done birthdays in like 3 weeks, and we're gonna not do them again today. We chose to wait till next week to do them. We'll catch them up. And also, meme that photo. The photo, we don't even know when the last photo was submitted. It's there.
I am
we
just
have it, and we're gonna do that next week as well. So we will get caught up on all that stuff, but it will not be today. Next week, we all should be in front of our own computers and our own houses and all that stuff. Let's welcome in everybody.
Hold on, I have one other announcement.
Why? I can't wait till after I read names.
One other announcement. Because I have not been here since it went live, but my house officially hit the market. My house is
I thought you said it was gonna sell in 3 days.
Well, no, I didn't really finish everything, but we've had like 6 people come and look at it. So, yeah. So after about 5 months later, give or take a year, the house is on the market, and we're waiting. We're waiting to be homeless.
You know what's
we're waiting to join Steve under the bridge.
You know what's really bad is that you're gonna get to the point where you can't dig anymore because it's gonna be too cold for the rest of the year, and you're gonna have to wait.
Well, yeah, we've been making some other plans about.
Oh, your in-laws.
Well, no, she's been looking at houses.
Oh.
So
We'll talk later. Let's welcome in everybody. Janice, Disney, Happy Slant, Jeremy Deborah, 100 Acre Wood, Christine Hickman, Chris S., Karen Cook, Mandy V., Mark G. Hunterman, Debbie Thuner, Stephen K., Shelby J., Jay Grubbs, Jeff Condon, Stacey Rogers, Joy S., Sebastian the Crab, Mike 88YC, Janie Beats, Jason Udo, Mike Wheeler, Debbie Birdfeld, Marin Memphis, Fred O'Malley, Robert Dixon, Jason Thibodeau, Mandy Adams, and thank you, Mike Wheeler.
Mikey Wheeler, 25 months.
25
In 2 days will be the 5-year. Holy cow. In 2 days will be 5 years since Beverly Challenge.
It's true.
And Steve is still going to the bathroom from that.
I am. I still hold the record.
It's just pooping.
Mom and Dad are here. Hello, Mom and Dad.
Hello, Mom and Dad. Yeah, man. I can't believe it. It's been 5 years.
Justin says, I looked at a house once. It looked back at me. We had a staring contest. I lost.
Well,
so here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Stephanie, I'll welcome in. So it's been 5 years, but it's only been 5 years. It's been like, wow, it's been 5 years. It seems, when you think about it in some aspects, it seems so long ago. But then when you think about it, 5 years is not a long, I mean, in the grand scheme of things in our lives, 5 years is not a long time for us to first met.
No. I literally, it was probably
in person.
Well, I was in Outer Banks last week, everyone. I'm sure some of you saw my pictures. I don't really post much, but I was in Outer Banks for a week, as we typically always do. And I was sitting there one day. I was sitting by the pool, and my phone gave me an alert that I was almost out of storage. So I said, okay, well, I got to go back and because I have 8 gajillion photos and videos. So I decided to go back into my photos and delete all the, clean it up a bit. And I went all the way back to
everything naked he has.
All my naked OnlyFans stuff.
Only
Shep stuff. So I went like way back to the stuff that I had on my phone saved, and it was back in 2019. And I was going through all those photos and videos, and it was
too many photos. I do mine every 6 months.
Well, I gotta do something because I saved them. I have most of them all saved somewhere, but I never deleted them off my phone.
Get a new phone.
Also, hello to my niece. Hello to my niece Abby, who's watching as well.
What's up, G?
And Wilson and Piglet
Pigletruski.
I can't ever say it. Piglet who loves Disney.
No, it's Pigletruski.
Noah, hello.
No names.
Jonathan Chong, no names. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a while.
Murph, what's up, dude?
Murph, hello, sir. I'm gonna get.
Good evening.
There might be some s'mores in my future with Murph. We'll see.
Ooh, I love s'mores. Yeah.
Listen, so, I just want to throw out, I'm super interested in this topic tonight because I may or may not. When does it end? November what?
19.
I thought it was later than that. I thought it was like 24th, like right at Thanksgiving.
I mean, that's only 5 days different from what I just said, but I don't.
Well, it's a huge
23rd
difference.
23rd.
That's a big difference for me.
4 days. Oh yeah, well I guess for you it is. Yeah.
Teener.
All right.
What's up, Teener? I'm pretty pissed that this is like the first time in years that the Food and Wine Festival hasn't started.
And I love it. It starts way too early.
Yeah, we're back to summer diet Epcot, which is the way it should be. Everyone should be watching their waistlines. We don't really need to actually care about calories. We don't need 97 booths to go and eat the same thing that has been there for 47 years.
To be fair,
I did because I don't get to go down there often, and it was I was
to be fair,
missed it.
I think they need a festival, but they don't need the same one for 6 months. They just don't.
So what about, like, here's my thing. I love the fact that there's like a small Christmas festival, and I love the fact, or holiday festival, whatever.
Yeah.
2 months.
Christmas.
Festival of the holidays.
Semantics, whatever. And then you have a small festival of the arts. Then you have Flower and Garden, which I think is actually, I haven't been to arts, and I think it will be my favorite, but Flower and Garden is better than food-wise than the International Food and
I agree with you
Wine.
100%.
And then Food and Wine is like 940 years.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting if they did a summer concert series.
Yep.
With 30 booths, right? 28 booths, 22 booths, whatever.
150.
Summer, like for real though. I mean, Shep, I'm with you, but like for real though, like 22, wet hot American summer kind of like.
But they should
real
switch it up.
Good summer food, right? It'd be awesome. It could be from around the world, whatever you want to do. But like it's fine. But then take that break from August and don't start this one until mid-September. Dippity doodad, 69 booths. Paul Skeens, 6+ strikeouts.
Welcome in. Fantastic Chronicles. Hello.
No, but like for real, it'd be awesome if like they made it 5 and not 4, and it'd be.
I would agree. I like the Food and Wine was too long. Even the Flower and Garden was a little too long. But
I think it is too.
But they shortened it, and then they shortened the other one back to normal.
But then there was just nothing over the summer.
Well, yeah, but I really enjoyed. I enjoy Diet Epcot, and if they really get this whole like Communicore festival booth or festival favorites thing going, if they really did it, you could have it so that people went there and got like their real favorite food. And if they really wanted to, they could have a couple booths here and a couple booths there, but not have a festival, just have festival favorites food and have it throughout the park. It's just like, I'm going to equate it to this. Remember when Disney made a cupcake for Frozen Summer in 2014?
No.
They did.
Oh,
it was cupcakes for Frozen, and they were at Hollywood Studios, and everyone loved the cupcakes.
Welcome in, Kenneth.
Then from that summer on, everything special that they did was like, ooh, we have this special thing, and we have this special thing, and we have this special thing.
And nothing was really special.
Yeah, there's too many.
And we have a cupcake. Everything cupcake. We don't need cupcakes. You don't need the same damn thing all the time. Like, let's actually think about it. But no, everyone goes to the same damn marketing school at some state university in the SEC, which frankly is a trash division. Come at me. Oh, wow. It's so frustrating. It's frustrating. I hate it. I hate the fact that it's corporate America being corporate America, corporatizing stupid crap. Oh,
I don't even know what we're arguing.
About things anymore.
I completely agree with Dave here.
I think I do too, but I don't know what he's saying.
I have no idea what he just.
What I'm saying is actually put some damn thought into it.
Creativity.
Like, you have.
Oh, you mean the festival? I got you. Okay.
You have thousands of marketing interns at Disney. It's a massive company. They all work for everything.
So the word we're looking for is creativity.
Oh, you'd think so. They can't use creativity in, I don't know, creative processes like movies.
Yeah, I love that. Your mic's like, nope.
Your mic is cut out because it doesn't even want you yelling.
Creative processes like movies, but we can't apply anything because it's got to go through 9 committees. It's stupid. Stupid. It's the biggest organization that is banked on the fact that their creativity will win, and they can't win because their creativity is stymied by the fact that they use phrases like circle back and reach out and let's have another Zoom meeting that could have been an email. Shut the hell up and do your work. Damn it.
I agree. I actually 100% agree with this. They're like, we're gonna take all these ideas and really consider them, and then we're gonna table them. We're gonna table them and circle back to them.
Yes.
And it's like no decisions ever get made.
I like cupcakes.
Steve, I love cupcakes too. They're fantastic. But the issue is in all honesty, Steve, here's the deal. I think it's great. Have a cupcake. That's fine. But the cupcakes aren't different. It's not like, oh, we're going to do this cupcake. And it's actually like with bacon infused, actual cupcake batter. Like they aren't doing anything other than taking the icing off the top and making it from blue and purple to green and black. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid.
Deborah,
I have a little known.
Kenneth said, note to self, go work in some cupcakes into the meme that photo. Monorail Molly, hello.
I'm fine with cupcakes. I think it's great. I actually like the fact that they would do that, but they don't do anything different. The thing is, and seriously, we've been in this community for almost 5.5, 6 years. Think about it. How many times have we sat here where Chris is like, okay, well, we're going to go through everything and here's this and here's the cupcake for this. And you go into the next thing. You don't even think about the cupcake. No one cares. It's just there. And I'm fine with it, but it's like you can do so much more. You rely on the cupcake.
So I have this. I want to drop some knowledge real quick.
He just changes the direction.
This is all relative.
Okay, what you got?
Did you know that cupcakes were invented in 1790s?
I love the fact that you looked this shit up. I love it so much.
The recipe called for a light cake to bake in small cups. So basically, it was a cake in a cup. The idea of making small cakes
by the way,
been an alternate to slicing a whole cake to making more economical option.
Chris, and it was a shout out. It wasn't like, oh, hey, Chris does things. That wasn't where I was going with that. It was just like, we've all been there where it's like, hey, there's a cupcake. Hey, there's a cupcake. Next thing's a damn cupcake. Oh, you know what else we should put? Do you know what else we should probably put out there?
A cupcake.
No.
Which,
what
by the way, was first
little backpacks
used.
Called?
The term cupcake was first used in 1828.
We should also have a lounge fly for everything.
Did you know that cupcakes have been popular for kids' birthdays and weddings for many years? But the gourmet cupcakes craze of the last 20 years has been the rise of many cupcake shops.
Gourmet cupcakes, literally go bend yourself over a freaking balcony and potentially fall over. I don't care.
Did you know cupcakes were popularized in 1919 when Hostess began mass producing them? In 1919.
Ooh, the Hostess little swirly dealy.
The Hostess with the mostest. Yeah, that's man. I just knew all this off the top of my head.
Shep, you were dropping some knowledge tonight.
Absolute cupcake.
Can you look at
I'm not even Googling it. This is just off the top of my head knowledge.
Cupcakes are cupcakey from the Cupcakey Cupcakes.
Listen, I knew all this stuff because of a report I did back in high school, and I'm not looking at Google at all. Just saying that. Just for reference.
All I get, look, this is what I got out of this whole thing right now is I really want a cupcake.
Dude, I'm here for it. I love cupcakes. I'm not anti-cupcakes. I'm anti the way Disney uses cupcakes as an excuse to be like, oh, this is the special thing that we did. You didn't do crap.
Did you know that they first...
I'm so excited that,
they first used the term cake cups. And then realized it did not make sense. So they...
I just want y'all to know that there's a good possibility that we're never getting on the Disney media list because of 4 rants that I've had. Not all of them. This is probably one.
This is a good one.
There have been some other good ones.
When we look back, why did we get Disney media? This might be one of those.
His name's Dave.
Old Man Burger.
No.
Gary, what's up, dude? I don't hate cupcakes.
Disney already asked us to be media, and we said no because we didn't want to. We didn't want to taint. We didn't want to taint their picture.
I love cupcakes. These are now called crutch cakes because they're a crutch for Disney when they put something new out. Oh, it's a crutch
like
cake.
that.
What? Shut up. Mandy, don't use the word West Virginia because they're playing Penn State this week.
Oh,
we can like the Mountaineers next week, but not this week.
How's this song go? Take me home.
No, country roads take me home.
Country roads,
to the place I belong.
Take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
Country roads. How much do crutch cakes go for these days? I think like $7.50.
About that.
Stephanie L says the harmonious reenactment that we did should get you a Disney media list. I thought it was brilliant.
Wait, which one? Yeah, that one was great. That should, frankly, no. That should honestly get the three of us the head of three different committees at Imagineering.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%. So.
Do you understand how awesome D23 would be if you put us in charge of like one segment of Imagineering? It's like, listen, something. I need a budget. What's my budget? $2 billion over the next 6 years? Dude, you don't understand. It's going to be like, hey, guess what we're bringing? Iron Man to Epcot. And they're going to be like, you can't do that because Universal's going to be like that. Go tell Universal to fix their Iron Man stuff.
So glad.
Oh, you can't?
I
care not about legalness.
That's why we have billions of dollars in our budget to fight them.
We honestly need to start doing an Imagineering segment where we just like
we should
someone write it down. Chris, write it down. Tell us later.
Write it down.
So my niece passed her finals today, by the way.
Let's go, niece.
Congratulations
on your final passing. Wait,
I think no.
Stacey, how do I feel? How do I feel about cake pops?
That was not the right way.
I
think that cake pops are unnecessary.
Me too.
Are those the Starbucks ones?
They're super good.
The Starbucks ones? I've never had one.
Well, a lot of people make them now. They're lollipops, but they're cakes. Like cupcakes on a pop.
What they do is they take the cake, they shred it up, they take the icing, they mix it all together, put it in a ball, put it on a stick.
I can't go to Starbucks because I can't pay $5 for an iced coffee and be handed
$5. Is this 1940?
Time out. Let's start
more than that now. Probably. I haven't been
around $9.
I don't want some crazy, weird, young hippie acting person thinking that here's your coffee, all snarky. I go to Dunkin' and they're like, "Hey, here's your coffee." And I'm like, "Thanks." And
no, they don't say that. They don't say that.
Oh,
they don't say that.
They say, "Here, get out."
Take a step back. Say it in a Boston accent, and then that's what they say.
They say, here's your coffee. Now get out of here."
There you go.
So,
and then I'm like, I would much prefer that.
Who are you talking to? Who? Hi.
Last time I bought a nice coffee, it was like $5.50.
Did everything else work out?
It was about five and change for like a grande, and that's what I hate too. Like, just call it a medium. I'm like, can I have a medium iced coffee? And they're like, you mean a grande? And I'm like, I mean a medium.
Yeah,
a freaking medium.
No, it's the old grande. It's the old Paul Rudd. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages conversation from which I agree with. So I'm with you. I know people love Starbucks. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
It's a cult. It's a cult. You know what else is a cult? Hey, this is the other thing too.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
A little off topic here.
But there is no topic. Let's rock and roll.
It's a good point. So Abe.
Hi, Winston.
Abe started football. I believe I did mention this.
How did we get from coffee to Abe and football?
I have no idea.
You mentioned it, by the way.
I know. I'm just cult. I'm on the topic of cult right now. So,
are you in a travel team?
Oh,
now you're screwed. Did you sign up for a travel team on purpose?
Oh, he's in it. He's in it to win it here, and so he's on 5th grade football, and my gosh, so the first 2 weeks were 5 days a week, and they started July 29th, like the Monday, July 29th. They went 2 full weeks, Monday through Friday, 5:30 to
It is.
7:30. It was conditioning, and then they rolled into pads the second week. Now, after that, it's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Friday practices and games on Sundays. Now, they had this thing called the Jamboree on the 17th, which we left for Outer Banks on the 16th, Friday the 16th. And I spoke to the coach. I said, he's not going to be there, and we're going to be gone for the whole week. I'm like, okay, yep, no problem. They do like this. They certify him. I don't even know what that is, but he missed it at the Jamboree, and I was like, hey, if this is going to be an issue, let me know now, because he's not that vested into it, and he'll, he enjoys it, but if this is going to be an issue with this whole certification crap. And we come back. So they do the Jamboree. We're not there. We come back Saturday, and he's got his first game is this past Sunday. And I had to work, but Jenny's on the way to bring him to his game, and I get an email from the team mom. There's a team mom. And
is it not Jenny? Since you guys have
it is the biggest cult in the world, this football crap. I love it. It's great, but it is insane. Anyway, so I get an email saying, oh, Abe can't play because he didn't get certified at the Jamboree in this game. I said, okay, well, that's ridiculous. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because I had to provide a month ago, but before they even did the conditioning camp, it was like a month and a half. It was like the middle of July. I had to give his original birth certificate, which we do get back at the end of the season, but his original birth certificate.
Whoa. You had to give
they're holding it all year?
They can't hold that. They got to make a copy of it.
Nope, they hold it until the end of the season.
That is absolutely illegal.
Instantly would have not played.
That's why I was like, okay, cool. But, anyway.
No, you know what they're doing? They're selling that to China. Get it back now.
They're holding us hostage. So his report card, I had to get a medical sign off from his doctor, and then a packet that was like this freaking big. It was like applying for like, I don't even know, like
for a new house.
And just like seriously, like we've been riding and racing dirt bikes for years. I have my whole life, and I never once had to go through these hoops. And football, granted, it is a physical sport.
Yeah.
Dirt biking, you ride around on a 140-pound dirt bike at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
You crash and you get a lot more hurt on a dirt bike right now and at this age than football ever.
How is there no lawsuit?
So I'm just confused. And so I'm like, what is this certification crap? And she's like, so anyway, I sent a pretty nasty gram, and I told
me it's about weight.
No, I still don't even know. I think they have to. So I think what happened was they want to verify that he is who he is. He's not like an 8th grader trying to play.
Well, he's not
do that to vote. Who gives an absolute crap about playing football?
Well, listen. Let me tell you, kid from Cuba that came up that was like 17 playing in a 13-year-old league. That's what they're trying to prevent.
So let me tell you. So Jenny's literally on her way to the football game, and I was going to slide over while I was at work because it was out of my area, but I was going to get up there anyway. And I get this email at 8:30. Jenny's already on her way, and I'm like, so I kind of sent like a nasty email back, like this is absolutely BS, blah blah. And I called Jen, like, Jenny, turn around. Abe's not going. Like, he's not gonna. They're like, oh, he can't suit up or anything either. But he could sit there and cheer on the team. And I'm like, no, like we did nothing wrong. Like I provided all this paperwork. And then I'm like, and I've been asking, like, how does he get certified? There's like this organization that has to like just verify him. And I'm like, well, then why would you have, especially like the end of summer? It's prime vacation season. Like people are vacationing right before school.
Is it immigration's customs enforcement that needs to certify them?
Listen, no, because they don't even have to do that. They don't even certify people coming across the borders. But
no, I understand that.
To play 5th grade football, you do. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I kind of lost it. I'm like, well, he'll be back at practice on Tuesday. So he went back to practice yesterday, but I still have not gotten any information. And like he's good, like because he's very athletic. Abe's a very athletic kid, and his first time ever playing football, and he's just he's a big dude, so he's like destroying kids. And the coaches love him because he's the 3rd biggest kid on the team. The two bigger than him kids have played before, and he's holding his own with those guys. So the coaches love him, and they're like, we need him on the line every game, all game. And I'm like, well, You figure out how to certify him and make that happen because it's starting to piss me off. Anyway,
so all this.
Long story short, this is all a cult.
So all this should have been done. I'm assuming by May 31st. Like none of this makes any sense, right?
Well, they do this. So at the Jamboree, what happened was that we missed the Jamboree, and the Jamboree is basically all the teams in the whole entire league come.
So what? It's the week before it starts,
and that's
when you decide to do paperwork.
That's what pissed me off. Is like, why would they do that and not give more time for kids that are away? Because like obviously kids are going to be away during that time of year. There's a bunch of them that missed it, and I even brought this up. So like a month and a half ago. Like back in the middle of the day, I told you about that. The parent, it was a mandatory parent teacher meeting or parent player meeting, and the second in charge is talking about how mandatory it is to be at this Jamboree. It's so mandatory, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I have a Outer Banks trip that I booked a year and a half ago for $2,000, and I'm not going to just walk away from that. So the woman who runs the league, I walked up to her and I said, hey, listen, this is our first year doing it. I walked in as the guy was talking about how mandatory this Jamboree is and about getting certified. And I'm like, it's $275. I'm like, reimburse me the $275 if this is so mandatory, because we are not going to be there. And he's not vested yet, so he doesn't know anything about it. Like, I mean, he's there and he wants to do it, but at this point, if it's so mandatory, we're not going to give up a vacation for the stupid Jamboree. And she's like, no. She's like, no, don't worry about it. Like, we totally understand. We're going to have another date set up so that he can get certified.
It's easier to play junior high football, and he's not going to learn that much.
It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So he's been practicing. He practiced last night. They have practice tonight. They got practice tomorrow. And then
has anyone talked about paperwork at all with you?
Well, I passed in the paperwork, but the certification, I don't even like. Everything I read about the certification was, and I think the only thing they didn't do was he had to take a picture. They had to take a photo of him.
You don't have to have a photo ID to vote in this country. This is ridiculous.
You're telling the wrong person.
I know, Shep.
I was so frustrated about how disorganized and ridiculous this stupid thing is. I'm like the whole time, like, this is the biggest cult in the world. Like this little football program, and it's not just it's the whole league that we're in. Like everyone has to jump through these hoops, and it's all part of Central Massachusetts. It's all part of Central Mass Football League, and it's just insanity. And I've never done I've played every sport growing up. I played everything. I played football in high school. I played for JV and varsity for a couple years. I played hockey growing up. I raced dirt bikes my whole life, and I've never ever had to go through these hoops to race a freaking dirt bike, which is way more deadly and dangerous than pretty much any sport out there. And it's like, I don't know. It's just mind-boggling. And it's stressful because I want, like, the kid, he's loving it, absolutely loving it. And all I want, like, I was so excited for him to play. And like, I didn't even, like, he missed a week of practice. So I'm like, you know what? I even said, I'm like, Abe, you probably won't play much. There's a minimum. Like, they have to go out for like a minimum of 6 plays or whatever. And I'm like, they're probably not going to play the whole game because you haven't been there, and they obviously have worked on some stuff over the last week. I said, but it's not hard for them just to say, hey, go out and block right, or go out and block left for this play. Go out and block right. Like, they're 5th grade. They're not. It's not like NFL. And
Jeff, actually, Shep's going to be going door to door to talk about the Lord and Savior of Massachusetts football. Bill Belichick.
They sent an email. No, like,
or Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Is Bill Belichick God, and then Tom Brady is Jesus?
Kind of. I pretty much. I think that's the problem, is that we're such a big football like area.
Dude, I'm in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It's like second to Texas. Well, maybe third to Florida at this point because everyone moved to Florida. Yeah. But like,
it is mind-boggling. And like, you know, I email today comes out, like, we don't have the game schedule yet. Like, they're like, oh yeah, your game's next week. And I'm like, yeah, we're coming back from vacation, and he didn't get certified. It was just stupid. But again, they're like, oh, the coaches and the team mom shouldn't be responsible for this stuff. Make sure everyone volunteers. And I'm like, do you know I work 5 jobs basically? I literally basically almost work 5 different jobs to support a family of 6. I don't have time to volunteer for football. I can barely make the football games. I'm there pretty much every practice, but I can't make the games because I'm sometimes working during the day on Sundays. Like, it just, they expect so much out of you. And you're like, dude. And Brinny is doing gymnastics, and her gymnastics is Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 8:30, 3 hours a night.
She's 6, right?
She's 8.
Same thing.
8 years old, and she's in gymnastics for 3 hours a night, Tuesdays and Thursdays. They don't get home.
How many times can you do a cartwheel?
Me?
No. Like in a 3-hour period. Like,
oh yeah.
What are you doing?
They have like snack. Like they have, they got to take breaks and have snack and stuff. And I'm like, why couldn't they?
That's half a school day, by the way.
I know. Oh, it's crazy. That's another cult. That's another. I'm like, what did I get my kids into?
By the way, you need to get both girls into dance, and then we can just round out this trifecta.
Well, no, Delaney starts dance tomorrow. Or no, I think she went tonight. She went tonight to get her shoes and whatever. She starts officially next Wednesday. So her dance is Wednesday. So we have the only one that's not doing anything right now is Cash. Poor Cash. He's getting the shaft here, but
Cash is fine.
Yeah, the Brenny's gymnastics Tuesday, Thursday for 3 hours a night, 5:30.
Cash is gonna play Valorant on Xbox.
Dude, that kid
start a Twitch channel, and
he is a little man,
and he's gonna be making $180,000 a year
by the time he's 10.
Yeah,
he's a little man. He's funny. Guys, he got screened. The twins got screened for kindergarten today, so they start kindergarten on Tuesday. So,
really glad you said kindergarten at the end of that sentence.
So officially on Tuesday, all my children.
That's a show.
Are going to be in school, so that will hopefully. Yeah, it's wild. All my kids will officially be in school next Tuesday.
Yeah, now you can.
Been a long time coming.
You can get working on E and F during the day now.
No, I can. Yeah. I'll have to get another job because they're only going to get more expensive.
Well, no, it looks like you already gave one of them away to the football league, so you're down to 3. You don't have the birth certificate. He's not yours anymore. Just let him go. We like Abe.
That's a great point.
We like him.
That's a great point.
He's a good kid. He's
what
no longer yours.
Yeah,
no longer yours.
I thought we agreed a few years back that when it was time to get rid of one, he was coming my way. So you
didn't ask for the birth certificate, Steve.
You just gave my kid away.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, what a wild. I'm telling you, it's been a long, stressful, tiring month of just getting the house on the market, the kids doing all the crazy sports.
I'm just asking, Shep. You didn't accidentally put Abe on the market? Did you? Accidentally sell your kid?
I've been getting a lot of emails asking about Abe, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, how do people even know about Abe?
The crazy part is he paid them to take him.
I know, right? Here's $380 and his birth certificate.
I know. Oh, see you later. What a crazy world.
That's
the Food and Wine.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Started this week. It starts tomorrow.
Are we?
Officially,
it's tomorrow.
Wow.
So
are there cupcakes at Food and Wine?
There are cupcakes at Food and Wine.
Is tomorrow the 29th?
Yes.
Sure as hell is.
It's going by fast.
Wow. So Sunday's the first.
So yeah. So
calendar.
So I was just pulling up the I pulled up the concert series, because what they did with this year's concert series is, and I think it's a great idea, because they shortened the festival, they shortened all these 4-day weekend groups down to 2 days. So, and you get one concert, I think that's 4 days, and it'll surprise you who it is, but it doesn't surprise me because they had the biggest crowd last year.
Boys to Men, ABC, DVD.
No.
Is it Hoobastank?
No. So we'll get there. It's actually, well, I'll just tell you, it's Hanson.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
Hanson knocks that place out, and there's standing people down the sides, in the back.
You know why? Do you know why? Every mother from 32 to 44 had a crush on Hanson.
Yeah, and they have 27 kids. I think Shep is the long lost Hanson brother, but they have like 27 kids between the three of them. So it's not that many, but it's like 15 or 16.
Wow.
All right, so it starts out though with the way it works is there's a band Friday, Saturday. There's a new band on Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are local bands. I have no idea who this is, but tomorrow is the local band, and it's called the Finesse Party Band.
That's 100% the M80s in a different name.
It is not them, yeah, because I know like all 9 of them.
I know you do.
Half of them are in it.
So they could be. It all starts with the big bands this Friday and Saturday with the Fray.
Oh, the Fray.
Really?
I am upset.
Is that first? That's new? That's new for them, right?
They've been here before, but it's new for them to lead off the festival, I think.
What's their big hit?
Save a Life.
Yeah.
Is it called Save a Life? I think it's called Save a Life.
Yeah.
You know where I went on Saturday?
How to save a life.
How to save a life.
How to save a life. Hey, you know where I went on Saturday?
Outer Banks.
Kenny Chesney.
Chuck Chesney. His name's Chuck.
So literally,
listen.
We left Friday. We left midday Friday. We drove all the way home. I got home at
my dad calls him Chuck Chesney. Have you guys ever heard the Chuck Chesney story?
No.
I don't think
literally, so. My sister used to go to Kenny Chesney every year in Pittsburgh, and he honestly thought that Kenny Chesney's first name was Chuck Chesney.
Chesney?
The first year, yeah. So she's like, it's like, yeah, Justine's going to go to a concert this weekend. Who's that?
Chuck Chesney?
He's like, I don't know, Chuck Chesney.
I've gone every year since 2005. I've missed 2 years.
So you haven't
he does a great concert. But anyway, we left Friday midday, drove straight home, got home at 2:00 in the morning, woke up at 8. Brought the kids.
By the way, we got through 1 week of the.
That's what I said. So if anybody, no, I didn't even get through the first week. I got through the first band.
I brought the kids to my parents. I got home. We unpacked. Then we met back up with the same people we went down to Outer Banks with. The adults went to Chenny. We went to Chuck Chesney. Chuck Chesney. Great, another great show. So it was Zach Brown Band and Chuck Chesney.
It was Zach Brown Band too.
Yeah, he opened. Yeah,
I would have gone to that. You should have called.
Yeah, there was two. There was Uncle Cracker and Megan Maroney.
Dude, that's
I know
really Megan opened for it.
Yep,
I would have been there in a heartbeat. Why didn't you call? Brandy, that would have come up.
We missed those two because we got there a little late, but we tailgated for a while. We missed those two. We came in for Zach and then watched Kenny. We stayed till the end and we got home at 2:00. And then I had to get up at 5:30 and work the next day. So it was like a vacation into pure chaos.
I mean, that's your fault. So
I know I'm a glutton for punishment.
So Sunday and Monday is Sugar Ray.
Ooh, I love Sugar Ray
with Mark McGrath.
Yeah, but I will tell you this. I love Sugar Ray as well.
He races dirt bikes.
He's been rated one of the worst live performances at Food and Wine.
Oh, really?
I personally like him. I don't know. They say he doesn't do a good job live anymore. But I'm debating if I want to go watch him on Monday.
He has his own radio show.
Yeah, he's really good. I like him. But they say live at the event, it just doesn't sound good. He around here, he's rated one of the worst. But I'm debating. I don't think I'm going to go watch him on Monday because I'm going to be starting at 7 on Monday because I'm late. I'm flying back home from Indiana, and I know that crowd is just going to be ridiculously stupid. So, but
don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th is the Finesse Party Band again. So if anybody knows who they are, they got 4 days. Yeah, they have 90s. I like that. But then next Saturday and Sunday on the 6th and 7th, one of the best bands, I think it's one of the best bands to come there, is Hoobastank.
Love it.
They are going to be there on next Friday and Saturday, the 6th and the 7th.
Awesome.
Followed up by, they are, let's see, so it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. That is, there's nobody listed for the 8th and 9th. Why is there nobody listed for the 8th and 9th? Oh, because I don't have it over far enough. It is Yellow Card.
Now, I love Yellow Card. Yeah.
And what's their song? I can't remember.
They have
Ocean
a bunch,
Avenue.
Yeah, they're old school punk.
What was their song, Dave?
It's Ocean Avenue.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they'll be there Sunday and Monday. Then we get the Hooligans, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, which are one of the 9 bands for the M80s.
The M2000s.
Yeah. Then we get Tiffany on the 13th and 14th. Followed up.
Wait, the Tiffany?
No. Tiffany.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Think we're alone now.
If I could find you now, it would be better.
I think we're alone now. Alone now.
I'm still stuck on the yellow card. I'm like listening to all these on Spotify.
I think we're alone
like in the background
here. I don't know what's going on right now.
I love Tiffany.
Okay, well, I guess if you guys are going to sing a song every time I announce one, here's a good one for you.
I had the biggest crush on her when I was a kid. When that first came out, I was like, oh my God.
The 15th and 16th is one of my favorites live, Mercy Me.
Oh, they're pretty good.
15th. So they do such a good job. Believe it or not, it's one of the most, even though they're a Christian group or whatever, it's one of the most packed groups that.
Well, like them and Casting Crowns, they always draw a huge crowd.
Yeah, and Crown and Country. Followed up by another local band, which I think is one of the most underrated local bands. That is Foreigner's Journey.
The M2010s.
Believe it or not, he's not. These aren't related to them either. But they sing a bunch of Foreigner songs, a bunch of Journey songs, and the lead singer is incredible. Then we get somebody who everybody loves but me. Sheila E. comes into town. She's the former drummer for Prince. I don't like her at all. And everybody around here is like, oh, Sheila E. and blah, blah. I don't care. I'll be honest with you.
Does she play drums for other people to sing Prince songs?
Well, no, she actually does some singing too, but she does play the drums.
Hey, I got some great band knowledge for you.
Oh, gosh.
Do you know Jason Mark Everman? He was a bass guitarist in Nirvana, Mindfunk, Soundgarden, and Old back in the 90s. He went on to be an Army Ranger in Green Beret and served. Yep. He served tours in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, he was on. Was he on Sean Ryan like a year and a half ago?
I think so, but this just popped up on my Facebook.
So, what does it have to do with anything we're talking about?
Oh, it was music
nothing.
related. It was music
absolutely
related.
Nothing.
Okay, just check it.
It was music. You know who Sean Ryan had on yesterday?
Yeah, Trump.
On Monday.
Yeah, man. I have not listened yet.
The 22nd and 23rd is another group that Chris told me I knew once he told me one of the songs I knew, but I didn't know who they were. It's called The Wanted.
The Wanted.
And I don't remember what their song is either.
He's so wanted.
I know his song. I just don't know what it is. He told me about it before. I've
never heard of that band.
You've heard of a song though. Yeah. I guarantee you've heard it.
I know. Yeah. The song's called "Glad You Came."
Oh yeah.
The song was from 1966. Did Tiffany make a remake of that?
I'm glad you came. What? No, Tiffany's that old, dude.
No, she's not from 1966. Tiffany was probably born in like the 60s.
Well, I just said that where she's from.
Yeah, no. I think We're Alone Now was a remake for Tiffany.
Yeah,
she was actually born in 1971.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere on that point.
Same year as Disney.
Hey, she's only 11 years older than me.
Ironically, wait a minute. She was born in October of 71.
Wow, what date?
Wait a minute. I got to pull it back up. Oh, my God. October 2nd.
Wow.
Disney's October 1st.
A day too late.
He's like, I think we're alone now because I missed the birth date of Disney.
And the next local band is Dean Diaz. I don't know who that is.
What does she look like these days, Tiffany?
Look her up. Then
I was like, I mean, again, I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid.
Then I think we have there's a Latin American field coming after that, and they're all split up. So Luis Figueroa is on the Friday, but he's only doing Friday. Saturday and Sunday is Maui Ricky, Mauy Ricky. And then Monday is Jesse and Joy. I don't know any of those bands except I know Luis Figueroa, but I don't know who the rest of the people are. But that's going to wrap up your September series. And then followed up by the local band Latin Ambition. So they got a whole week there of
the ZM 2020s.
Yeah. Then October 4th and 5th, which is Friday and Saturday, is Aloe Black. He is new this year.
Interesting.
We all know Aloe Black, but his first time he's going to be there. And then one of the ones that got shrunk down that I think should have been in the running for the 4-person.
Is it an atrocity?
Well, it's Joey Fatone and Friends. Now, I didn't say he does a good job, but he packs the place up. So
Joey Fat One
and his friends. So Joey Fatone and Friends will be there October 6th and 7th. Followed by local band Funkified. And then the 11th and 12th on Friday, Saturday is We the Kings, which are pretty decent. And then the 13th and 14th is Switchfoot. So
what is Tiffany's last name?
Darvish.
Darvish?
Yeah. And then we've got a local band called Gilly and the Girl Band.
Darwish?
But I don't believe they're
like the boat.
What?
Darwish or Darvish?
I thought it was Darvish.
Shep, are you looking for a paid site currently?
He's looking for.
I don't think she has one.
I'm just trying to find her on Instagram, but I don't think she is.
Anyways,
why would she be on Instagram? She's 70.
If she's on Instagram, it'll literally just say.
Dude, she's only 53.
As I said. By the way, speaking of people who are in their 50s, I kind of gave it away. So we went out for dinner. We're sitting there, and obviously local stupid actual television is on. It's ET Entertainment Tonight, that is, if anyone still watches that show. And it was a look back with Heather Graham.
Really?
We all know Heather Graham.
Beverly Hills 90210 or something?
No. Not at all.
No, Heather
Austin
Graham
Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, Heather Graham, how old?
52. I know you said 50s.
Heather Graham, I'm going to go with
57.
She's in her 60s, early 60s.
He said she's in her 50s.
She was born in 1970.
Oh. 54
years old. She doesn't. Wow. She doesn't look a day over 34.
Really? She ages well.
It was, but all of us were like,
that's like, dude.
And ironically, Shep is only 34 and he doesn't look a day over 55.
Exactly.
Listen, do you know who? Do you remember? The Pink Ranger from Power Rangers, Amy Jo Johnson?
Oh, hey, today's National Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Day.
Is it?
I've never watched an episode of Power Rangers.
Listen, I was actually crazy enough. I think I was going into first grade or something weird, and I stayed home from school one day because I was sick, and I found that show, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best show!" But they aired it like at 1 o'clock during the day. It was insane because it was like such a great show, and it would have done even better if it was during normal hours. Anyway, Jamie Jo Johnson, who I also had a huge crush on for a long, long time.
Who did you have a crush on?
Amy Jo Johnson.
No, I said, who didn't you have a crush on?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, she's
yes, Stacy. Tomorrow night.
She's 54.
Is it at midnight tonight, Stacy?
What?
Rings of Power.
Tonight?
Lord of Rings season 2.
Thursday, yeah.
It's the 29th. I don't know if it's tonight at midnight.
Wheeler, Tiffany
it might be midnight Pacific time. I think it's 3 a.m. here.
Yeah, but
thanks, buddy.
Either 3 or 6 a.m. So Dad dropped some knowledge on me this morning.
Yep.
Today is National Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Day. It's also National Thoughtful Day, as well as National Bow Tie Day and National Red Wine Day.
Oh boy, Tiffany did not age well.
All right, then on the 18th and 19th is
So back to Amy Jo Johnson. She's 54. That's crazy to me because my
whole long story was to tell us that somebody you watched back in the 80s is 54 years old.
Well, I had no idea, and then
So we're gonna do a side by side of her and Heather Graham.
Yeah.
54?
On the 18th,
she actually, she's okay, but she didn't age that well either.
On the 18th,
she's not like what she was when she was a Pink Ranger. I mean, that was like, how you doing? You know.
On the 18th and 19th, new artist coming is David Archuleta from American Idol.
Oh yeah, David.
He'll be there new this year. Followed up on 20th and 21st by Billy Ocean that weekend. So
Billy Ocean, yes.
So far, September is awesome. October sucks. Continue.
I'm really looking forward to Joey Fatone and Friends. And
one, yeah, of course.
I'll probably go watch David Archuleta just because I want to see if he can still sing. He used to be one of my favorite ones on American Idol. So, but then there's nobody on the 22nd. I don't know who. That's the Tuesday, the 22nd. No idea what they're supposed to be. The local band for the 23rd and 24th is somebody called Hayfire. I have no idea who that is. Then we get Hanson, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. So, and then October wraps up with Evolution Motown.
How is Matchbox 20 not on this list?
I don't know. They probably said
that's who came up after I was listening to Yellow Card.
November 1st and 2nd, there will be a group that a lot of people may not know these names, but I will, and I will go watch it for one person only. It's Haley Reinhart will be there from American Idol.
Haley Bieber?
Yeah. Along with Casey Abrams, who was one of my favorite all-time. He sings one of my favorite songs, Stuck in London. But anyways, it's a remake. It's not his song. But Haley Reinhart, Casey Abrams, Janelle Parrish, and Justin Lee Schultz will all be there on the 1st and 2nd.
You could have just said.
I know.
I said
nobody else is going to know these names but me, probably. But that's what
I watched because Jenny was very much into that show. I watched a bunch, but I don't remember that one. I don't remember any other people.
Then on the 3rd and the 4th, Boys to Men will be there. So that'll start November off. Then we get a local band who was at Disney Springs on Monday night. I walked right by them. They had like 4 people watching them.
The M80s?
No, the M80s will have 400 people.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Sugar Vibe. I don't know. I know.
think we were there for Sugar Vibe once. I think we were in May.
I'm not joking.
Were we there in May for Sugar Vibe?
What is it?
I think we were there in May for Sugar Vibe.
Possibly. I walked right by them, and there was literally 4 people out there. And I was like, who? So I went to see who they were, and I went, it's Sugar Vibe.
Don't be mean to people just because they're not talented.
I'm not being mean to people.
They can't sing, and they're horrible musicians.
I feel like
I didn't say any of that. I just said people don't show up to their concerts. But the 8th and 9th, we got a new band, which is very interesting to me, and it is Magic, who sings the song Rude.
Do you believe in magic?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
And then another new band on the 10th and 11th, which, again, Dad both sent me a clip that I knew the song, and I don't know who they are, Parmalee.
Oh, yeah, Parmalee, yeah.
Yeah, what do they sing, Shep?
They're a country band.
He doesn't know.
I mean, I know the songs.
Do you? Well, I just asked you, what are they?
I don't know the names of them.
Oh.
I don't know the names of any songs.
Followed up by the local band that'll fill everything up, and that is the M80s. Bookend. So you have Magic, you have Parmalee, you have the M80s, then you have Smash Mouth and 98 Degrees all of that week.
Wow.
That's gonna be a big week, and that ends the festival.
What week?
Wow.
The 17th, the 17th and 18th is the last concert. That's the 98 Degrees
Of November?
Of November, yeah.
I'm gonna be
98 Degrees on the 18th.
Yes. So November 8th
at Epcot.
Yep.
I'm gonna be there.
Magic will be there on November 8th and 9th. Parmalee the 10th and 11th. The M80s the 12th through the 14th. Smash Mouth the 15th and 16th, and 98 Degrees 17th and 18th. And that's your music. So
this is why we need to be on Twitch so we can play all of these in the background without YouTube shutting us down.
That's a good point.
I'm sad because there's nothing there the weekend that I'm there.
No, there's not. According to this, the series ends.
Are you just following?
He comes in like 3 days later.
May or may not be the last week at the festival. May or may not.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la, Javis.
It's kind of, I mean, obviously our focus is focused on other things, which we'll probably talk about in the future.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
I want to go to that. I can't wait. All right. You want to talk about food?
Food, yeah.
Oh, it's a little late.
I mean, I can hit highlights if you'd like.
Probably
save it for another week.
What's going on at the other stage?
So you're talking about where the Communicore thing is?
Yeah.
We have not announced it, but they have announced that it will be different.
That's stupid.
Inside the building, in the community where they put all the air conditioning and everything, there will be a booth inside there. Don't know what it is yet, but I've heard there'll be a booth inside there, along with the Festival Favorites booth on the outside. But so what they've decided to do, and I talked to one of the Disney executives that was there during the opening of the Communicore and everything, and they said they're going to rotate these. There's going to be like 4 a year where they themed it. So all of your food at the food festival food booths was like Latin American themed, along with the show that was Encanto themed and the band that should never be playing there, La Calle. It's all completely.
Did I hear La Cava?
La Calle.
No, that's the bar that we want to go to.
Yeah. So all that stuff right there, though, it's all, they kept it there. Like they have like 6 shows a night for 7 days a week. It's ridiculous. So that is coming to an end with this festival, and something new is coming up. I thought you were going to pull nose hair out or something.
Wait, pull it.
No, I would settle for a nose hair.
This one right here is dead.
We know, you've told us.
We've heard.
Yeah. Remember, it hurt. See, you outlasted the tooth. It kept hurting until the pain just went away.
And then it died.
Yeah,
the tooth died.
So Stephen K, you're right. The lyrics to Mbop are like completely cathartic.
Ooh, that's a word.
All right, so
those lyrics aren't cathartic.
So coming back this year to the festival are the booths of Belgium, Germany, the Alps, and Hawaii. And I will say the Alps stink so bad for the raclette cheese.
You mean like physically or like tastefully?
Physically.
Okay.
Well, as you walk by, it smells. Unless you like, I think it's called raclette cheese, whatever it is.
Ooh, I like that.
It is strong. It is strong, and it smells like the Munster cheese or whatever those cheeses that stink. Limburger.
So do you think?
Munster
Hear me out.
Stink.
I have a question. This is like an actual legitimate question. Do you think people in the Alps who eat that cheese all the time, do you think their farts are absolutely horrendous?
Probably.
And that they're like so used to the smell that they don't even like.
I'm pretty sure that the farts are the reason that the Swiss were never invaded in World War II.
Apparently, the farts are like accents, Shep, but they don't have an accent where they're from. So. All right.
They do not have accent.
Well, I was going to say the Dutch oven, but that's not in the Alps, right?
No, that'd be in Germany.
Well, or the Netherlands.
Well, the Germans.
Oh yeah, never mind. My bad.
The Germans like kind of touch the Alps, don't they?
Listen, we don't talk about how people inappropriately touch mountains here.
So many mountains.
There are 5 brand new
voluptuous mountains.
I want to go to the Swiss Alps. Actually, I've been in the Swiss Alps.
No, you haven't.
You guys don't remember?
No.
Hold on. Oh God, you guys, it's ridiculous.
There are 5 new booths this year. Oh, wow,
yeah, go for it.
What he's doing. One is called.
Yep.
Yeah. There is a booth called
In the Alps.
Macatizers.
Ooh, Macatizers.
Like Big Macatizers?
No, like macaroni and cheese Macatizer. We'll get to it in a minute. There's one called Bramblewood Bites.
Yeah, it's delicious. That sounds amazing.
Forest and Field, Milled and Mold, and then they're counting the festival favorites. So, starting with Macatizers.
Boy, they're counting the festival favorites, which is referencing the fact that we are going to get old favorites and put them in a booth as a new booth.
I personally think they should take the favorites from a different festival and put them in there.
That would be best. Like,
so hey, let me see if they got the menu. I don't know if they have the menu.
You like Frushi and the citrus lobster? Let's have those during food and wine.
So here are the booths, or here are the items they have. They have the traditional mac and cheese with herb panko, which is Emil's fromage montage thing. They have a cheesesteak macaroni and cheese with shaved beef, peppers and onions, and breadcrumbs.
Until the onions he had me, that sounded pretty good.
You probably could get rid of the onions. No, they have the truffle macaroni and cheese.
That's banging.
And then they have the impossible chili macaroni and cheese.
That sounds horrible.
With sour cream and cheddar, which is plant-based. On the beverages, though, Dave, they have a lot. They have Crooked Can Brewing Company Vinifera Velvet Lager.
Here, pull this up.
What?
I don't know.
We were just having actual real conversations. So, Shep, you look 22 in that. By the way,
he looks like Abe.
I went all out on this one.
Does.
I went and got a plane ticket to the Swiss Alps. That's right. We're going to head to the Swiss Alps because I hear that that's where you can find the perfect formula to make the best cup of hot chocolate. So
this is the most accurate conversation.
I get
Apparently, we were not watching him back then. So.
The Swiss Alps.
Flying to Florida.
No.
Yeah.
I
love the fact that it's like Merry Vlogmas, that it's like, how does it feel to be rescued? How to become an elf in less than combat reload rifle?
Look at those Alps in the background.
Look at all the Alps.
Yeah, I saw that snow when you landed.
We had to get to the top of the mountain.
Is that a treasure chest?
I'm out here. I made it to the Swiss Alps. One of the locals told me to get to the top of this mountain and find a wooden treasure chest. Guys, I found this wooden treasure chest. Inside, they told me the secret cocoa powder from the Swiss Alps is in here. Guys, we did it. We made it.
Does it say Swiss?
Now,
I
now I just gotta get out of here.
It's got to be Swiss Miss.
I'm gonna head back down this mountain, catch a flight, and we'll see you back home. Oh man. Oh, this is so steep.
Are you just climbing on your hands and knees and got the camera tilted?
All right, here we go.
I feel like he was on his roof.
I'm not even sure that was it. Why don't you just pick the recipe up?
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is me at the Swiss Alps.
I did not know you were in the Swiss Alps. All right.
I should have you how to become an elf in less than a minute.
We also have the Southern Tier Brewing Company Raspberry Shine Summer Wheat Ale, Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company Kentucky Pumpkin Bourbon Barrel Ale, a Beer Flight, which I'm assuming is the other all three of those, the Terrazas de los Andes Reserva Chardonnay, the Clinker Bricks and Roses Rosé. That's weird.
Oh no, Hans Bricks.
The Behringer Bros Bourbon Barrel Aged Cabernet Sauvignon, the white
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
You guys turn French. The Wine Flight, which is all three of those, and then
you have
the Knight's Bridge Sauvignon Blanc, the Saint Superi Domaine Rosé, and the Camus
Sauvignon Blanc.
and the Camus 50th Anniversary Cabernet Sauvignon.
Right, Stacy? Unbelievable.
So those are them.
How about
then
Cabernet Sauvignon
over at Bramblewood Bites, which is new again?
They
have the grilled cider brined pork tenderloin with fennel apple slaw and apple cider gastrique. It's only $6.75. They also have the grilled bison with butternut squash puree, roasted mushrooms. Yeah, roasted mushrooms and huckleberry gastrique. And they have a cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts and root vegetables with dried cranberries, candied pecans, and maple bourbon glaze. The first two are the pork tenderloin is $6.75. The bison is $8.75. The Brussels sprouts are $5. And they have the Goji Pinot Noir and the spiced apple old fashioned inspired cocktail with Boyd and Blair rum. And that one is over at, it says find it along Harvest Hollow. So I'm guessing it's up at the front where you're going down the main strip. So that's where it's going to be. Under the Forest and Field booth, the new booth.
Jeez.
You all right? They have an autumn chili with bison, lamb, pork belly, root vegetables, jalapeno cornbread, smoked cheddar, and creme fraiche for $7.75. They have a pumpkin mascarpone ravioli with sage brown butter, pecorino cheese, and hazelnut praline.
Oh, I love pecorino cheese.
I bet you do. $5.25. Then they have a burrata, which is cheese as well, Shep. They have a burrata with seasonal fall fruit, spiced pecans, apple puree, and fig vinaigrette for $5.50.
I love
beverages. They have the Leveland Bushvine Pinotage. They have a Piper Sonoma Brut. What's a Brut? Brut.
B-R-U-T. Brut.
Yeah. Then they have a Brewery Amagang All Hollows Treat Chocolate Peanut Butter Imperial Stout.
Love that.
Delicious.
I
would gladly have like 3 sips of it, but I'm sure it's good. I love Amagang. Amagang is so good, man.
Yeah, those two, they have in 2 sizes too.
Yep.
All right, and then 2 more. Over at the Milled and Mold booth.
What?
Milled and Mold.
Mulled, not mold.
Mold. Not mold. Freshly baked carrot cake with walnuts and cream cheese icing. Ew. $4.75. I mean, that's actually a bad price for something at the festival.
Shep, did I show you this?
Ooh, let me see.
My button fell off of my mouse. That button right here is how I go prone. Now I have to go prone with my pinky on the keyboard.
Oh yuck.
Super sad.
You could get a new mouse.
By the way, Andrew Bidding. Hello. Welcome in. Secondly, Andrew Bidding, Verdansk is back in 2025.
Yeah.
Get ready. Steve, Verdansk is back in 2025. You might actually play the video game. I'm going to continue this exact same thought process. Shep!
I'm going to Verdansk, baby!
Hey,
continue.
I get my Xbox this weekend. Next week, my storage shed. I'm getting all my stuff out of storage next weekend.
Dude, I will play the living crap out of Verdansk when it comes back.
The reason why I haven't
listen,
my storage shed's like 10 by 25 or 10 by 30. All my boxes, my labeled boxes, are all down one side and the back, and I took pictures of them. My Xbox is in the back, third one over, second one from the bottom, and I can't get to it. So they also have the Borson fig and balsamic cheesecake with fig jam and pomegranate.
What kind of fig?
Borson.
Oh, I think you said a different word. I was like, ooh, boy, I can't say that.
And then they have the pear and almond frangipan pate brisset for $5.25. Beverages.
Did you say Adabassi?
Excited.
I thought you said Adabassi.
That's not what I said. I said pate brisset, but close enough.
Alakaze.
Alakaze. They have Blake's Hard Cider Company Cider Mill Donut Hard Cider.
Ah, the mill.
They have a Coppertail Brewing Fallen Fruit Blueberry Pie Hard Cider and a Chocolate Shop Chocolate Red Wine.
There's nothing better than a pie pudding.
And then let's see if they have the festival favorites booth on here. The menu. This will be what's coming. They do have it.
Oh,
so here's the food that'll be at the. Oh man. Okay. So they are doing kielbasa and potato pierogies with caramelized onions and sour cream.
That sounds delectable.
They're doing the barbecued pork rinds served with pimento cheese and the key lime tart. That's the food over at the festival favorites booth. Drink-wise, oh my gosh, there's a ton of them. They have the frozen s'mores chocolate milkshake with marshmallow syrup topped with mini marshmallows and a graham cracker that's non-alcoholic. They have the Irish milkshake, which is Guinness Stout, Bailey's Irish Cream Liqueur, and vanilla ice cream.
I'm going to have 4 of those.
They have the Schofferhofer Grapefruit Hefeweizen.
Nope. I'm gonna throw that in the trash. Continue.
I thought that's what you like from Germany. Is that not what you?
No,
drink?
I hate it. You've never heard me rant about this?
I'm just
It's
joking.
2.5%, Steve.
I'm
He
joking.
hates the Hefeweizen.
I'm joking.
Never
dude.
bring up Hefeweizen here again.
The Paris Brewing Company sips Cab Franc Strawberry. Three Daughters Brewing Beach Blonde Ale.
The Treehouse Julius.
Then they have the Beer Flight. Then they have the Goldschmidt Catherine Cabernet Sauvignon. And the Martin Ray Chardonnay. Those are your new booths and your new menus.
That sounds amazing. Shep, I'm putting my treehouse order in.
You should just come here for a couple days or a night.
Hey, well, you know,
fly on over.
Is Abe playing Valorant on now that it's on Xbox?
Oh, he has not yet.
All Dawson has done is that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'll have to download it.
May need to take a trip to the Northeast.
That's true.
For those that care, they're also doing the Remy's Hide and Squeak.
There's going to come a time soon where I'm going to have no computer but my phone.
How long is that going to last, though?
I'll be joining Steve under the bridge, and we'll be hugging and cuddling on stream.
Oh, dude. We have to. Yeah, I'll be Big Spoon because it gets cold under there, drafty at night.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I fit nice and neat in there.
I know.
Snuggly buggly.
Also,
hey guys, look, this is my first ever cowboy hat I got when I was younger.
Does it still fit your head?
Of course. Well,
how younger? Like yesterday?
No, I got this when I was 15.
Wow.
This was officially out in Arizona. My uncle out in Arizona bought it for me. And I still have it. It is still here today. But I do have a much bigger cowboy hat collection over here that I wear occasionally. When I'm on my ranch. I'm buying a multi-billion-dollar ranch in Montana.
Are you? My dad wants to. But he was looking at property out there. He says it like, I don't know, you get it for like $10 or something like that.
Not in like Bozeman area. It's like ridiculous there.
All right.
Hey, actually, I have a pretty cool picture from my vacation that I got to show you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if I posted it.
Is that the kids in front of a Tesla?
Yeah. My boys in front of a Tesla truck at the Outer Banks. They were like, because Cash is obsessed with Teslas. Actually, Cash is obsessed with cars. Is
that your Bessie and a Tessie?
Yeah. He is absolutely obsessed with cars. And we were on our way out of there actually, and we stopped at that's like the little area where there's a grocery store. And he's like, oh, a Tesla truck. And I'm like, you guys want to take a picture in front of me? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go.
So last time Corey and I watched a space launch or a launch at the coast, we pulled up to a beach and there were like 4 of them sitting side by side.
Really?
They were pretty. They were pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe I'm sorry, it wasn't Corey that time. It was me and Red Guy.
Yeah.
We went over there, watched one, and there was like 4 Teslas, I think, sitting side by side. I didn't even know what they were at the time. They had to tell me what they were. So
yeah, when I was down there a couple weeks ago, I saw a bunch of them down there, and they all had like wraps on them. I saw one that was like green. I saw one that was like had like a matte black.
I was wondering why they don't have designs and stuff because they could be done pretty easily. I mean,
yeah, well,
it's not even curvy. It's just like box.
You just put a wrap on it. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like it's a driving dumpster. I know. Actually, I tried to throw something in the back of it. And I was like, oh, it's not a dumpster.
The last thing that they have, and let me see if I can grab this picture. There's not a lot.
If I look into the microphone, I can see everybody.
Put it on my desktop real quick so I can share it. Let's see if that worked. So this video file. Oh, I gotta open it up first. Share screen. Window. All right, here's some of the merch this year. Can you see it? So there's the Loungefly, which actually in my opinion, doesn't look terrible this year. I like Figment a lot. So he's at a picnic, it looks like. But there is your Loungefly. On the right-hand side is your measuring cups, your spatula, and your other stuff, which, again, I think if I make this bigger on this side, does it make that bigger on there? No.
Basket.
Yeah, so right there. Then
the little food and wine, what you have right there, like that's a great logo.
Yeah, I like the logo this year. So
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, the logos this year look a lot better than they have in the past. And then here's the Remy stuff. So you got the cutting board and the hat and all that stuff. So I'm very impressed with the even this up here, right here is pretty decent, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it all.
I still haven't ridden it.
The Loungefly is stupid. Sorry.
Well,
I mean, some people like it. I just no. I mean, it's
I like it because back here you have all the countries.
Well, I'm with you. But my thing is that like if I'm going to buy a Loungefly for $95,
okay,
I want it to be crisp, clean lines, subtle-ish, right?
Well,
like that's,
I'm never going to buy a Loungefly, but
no, I know, but I'm just saying if I were someone that was going to do that, that's cool. But that logo below, like it makes me want to get glassware with that logo on it. I really like it.
What is Shep? Shep, you look
reminds me of some good festival stuff.
What's that?
You look constipated. What's going on?
An itchy back.
Oh,
you know what I need? I have that the back scratcher from Tambu Lounge.
I have those somewhere.
It's in my car because I use it because I get itchy in the car.
So I bought a storage unit recently, and it had 2 back scratchers in it, like real ones. I always use a selfie stick at home to use, and they actually have 2, the wooden ones with the little hand on them.
Yeah, were they from the Tambu Lounge?
No, I don't know. I will tell you though, the guy was a Disney cast member.
Then they were from Tambu Lounge.
Dude, I have so much Disney merchandise that I got in this unit that was crazy.
Wow.
So, the coolest thing I think I got, I mean, there was a lot of cool things, but one of the coolest things I got these 2 big posters that I'm gonna have framed that says it's Disney Hollywood Studios, and it says, "Hooray, we changed our middle name." It's back when they did the name change between MGM and Hollywood. Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. So
that's cool.
So that was one of the cooler things. It was a cast member thing that they got, I guess. So, but
that's too bad. That's too bad that he lost it.
So I like to do research, and I had other people helping me do research. We think he's still alive. We think he lives in Jacksonville.
Really?
And he's only 62. So I haven't told you. You guys haven't heard yet. So I only paid $130 for the unit. There's like where I think we're up to 14 items that are worth more than that alone.
Damn.
He also the reason why I loved it so much. He was a Disney cast member. He also was a gamer. You guys know what loot crates are.
Yeah.
There are 14 of them in there, full.
Wow.
And still, he also went to BlizzCon, which is World of Warcraft, which I like. That's one of the reasons why I've been on the things, because tucked away in the very far corner of the back in the dark, I could see the BlizzCon logo on something. It wound up being a backpack filled with Blizz. He went to BlizzCon and had a bunch of stuff in there. He also had the BlizzCon 2016 gift box, which has a beer stein nothing's open. It's all brand new stuff. Right. So he had a beer stein there, and then he also had a BlizzCon 2018 pack that he got too.
Wow.
I mean, then he was just full of like new stuff, like a brand new printer, a new shop vac. I mean, things aren't even open. And got a comic book collection. I opened it the other day, all first edition stuff in there, pretty much. He had what else gaming wise did he have? Tons of sports cards, tons of Star Wars and other stuff.
Oh, I saw you talking about that last night a little bit.
The record collection.
Yeah.
I got the 45 of the Cantina song from Star Wars. It sells for $50. Then I got all 3 of the big ones. I think somebody told me they're called 33s. I don't know. I got all 3 Star Wars original soundtracks and this first Fantasia soundtrack and the first Star Trek soundtrack on those.
Wow.
Along with tons of others like Kiss and Queen and Leonard Skinner and all that. So yeah, it was a great unit that I'm still going through, and it was unfortunate for him, obviously, but I don't think anything happened to him. I just think he got rid of it. So There's a whole bag, a whole entire sack of wheat pennies.
Well, they auction it off if you don't pay for like a couple of months, right?
No, 37 days.
Wow.
So I asked one time because I was like, there's so many of them. So you get, if your payment's due today, you have 30 days plus 7 days, and then it's eligible for auction.
Wow.
Now, during that process, oh yeah, thanks, Andrew Benny, but no Nintendo 3DS, but there was a Wii with about 20 games, and there is a PlayStation 2 with about 20 games.
Wow.
Dude, that PlayStation 2 is worth $150 with the 20 games.
Yeah, easily. And
without like attempting to sell it, like taking it to the local game shop and just walking in and saying, "Here."
There was also
give me money.
Then I was trying to throw, so I threw away a lot of the furniture. There was some furniture in there too. It's like an entertainment center, 2 entertainment centers, something else, a couple tables. I just threw this away. Then I found this big, huge antique sewing machine. I tried to give it away to 3 different people that walked by while I was cleaning out this unit. Everybody's like, no. And one guy goes, well, I'll call somebody. Called a lady down. She came all the way down to look at it. She goes, it's too big for me to handle. So I'll put it in your car. She goes, nah, I can't deal with it. Turns out that it's worth about $500.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Just it without working. If it doesn't work, it's $500. And then, those really tall old speakers you have in the corner, there were 2 of them back there. And I was going to throw them away I took them down to the house, and I went back down there on Sunday night because Monday's our trash day where we put stuff out. And I got ready to throw them down, and they were facing the back to me, and I could see the brand. I said, let me just look them up real quick. $350 for the pair of them. Wow. And I'm like, I almost threw away $1,000, $900 worth of stuff just because it was old and I didn't want it. And here it is. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but the whole unit was unreal. So anyways, lots of Disney collectibles. We'll show them one day, but I have to get through this stuff still. It's just insane. So I was thoroughly giddy.
Yeah, that's a heck of a good unit.
So, and then he had all kinds of random stuff like it. There's this eagle sculpture clock that I think it sells for like $75. There was one bottle said American Legion 1964. It's like an old. I got it on here, Dave. You would probably know what this is. I didn't know, but it sells. It's got some value to it. American. Excuse me. It was the 50th anniversary bottle. There it is. See if I can find the one with the box. So it looks something like this. Well, that's not it. Hang on. You gotta get off there. Go to images.
A little something, a little something like this, something. A little something.
Images work. Okay. So let me see if I can find with the box. There it is. Okay. So it's this.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is fancy.
It's from 1969. 1919 to 1969.
Ooh.
It doesn't have the stuff in it, whatever is in it, but that's the bottle. But he's got stuff like that all throughout this whole entire unit. So
that's cool.
But that was a bourbon whiskey, I guess, is what it said.
Yeah, that's cool.
But anyways,
did you say it was still in there or it was empty?
What?
Did you say that it was still in there or it was empty? The bottle.
The bottle's there. I don't think there was any alcohol in it though.
Oh.
Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. Was the bottle empty? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Shall we finish
I think
so. Next week?
The community C books you got was something. I don't know what what are the community? Oh, the comic books? Is that what you're talking about, Jonathan? I don't know what you're asking me there or what you're saying there. Community C books.
Yeah, probably comic.
There were so many books in that. There's all kinds of crap there. Anyways. Dave, are you live Sunday?
Maybe. I don't know.
If you guys thought today was a rant, go catch Dave on Sunday.
Yeah, just talk to Dave sometime.
Yeah, go check out Dave on Sunday, where he'll make this look like a little schoolboy.
I don't know. I thought the rant was pretty good today.
It was fantastic. It was like maybe one of the top 3.
I think it was fantastic.
And I didn't even know what we were ranting about for a while.
I don't either.
Go check out Shep's 942 channels. He'll put a video up one day.
Hey, I vlogged a whole lot on that trip.
You have a camera out every day, but you never post anything.
I know. I got to go back and put something together because I did vlog a lot on that trip.
Next week, unless my flight gets delayed by 2 days, next week we'll all be back to normal. We will do 4 weeks of birthdays. We'll do an
ultra meme.
The ultra meme, the meme that's been out there. If you forgot, go do it again.
Yeah.
Go redo it again. Go add cupcakes.
Go add to it.
Go add cupcakes. Outside of that, guys, thanks for being here. We love you. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye. Happy Wednesday.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
Fare thee well.